Oh, the motherfuckers that I don't want to deal with, I just don't deal with them. I block them out my space and I move on. But I don't expect for people to have the same morals. For me, half of these people, the half of these people that be into shit, or the people that be getting exposed, or getting doxxed and all that, they don't even really be doing shit. The common cousins don't really be having no issues with them, but because it's entertainment and a lot of people don't have anything else to do, they want to watch it. So if they got to
Yeah.
pay for it, they're gonna pay for it.
Not that. So let me rewind it. Not subscribing to it. So, cause I'm not thinking morally. I'm thinking over time. If something was to really happen, they too can be held accountable if they're part of sending it, if they're a part of help pushing it legally. At some point, they will be a part of it and will be held accountable. So I'm not looking at it from a moral standpoint. Legally, if something was to come of this, they can too be held accountable in a court of law,
I
depending on what
mean,
the,
I'll be truthful with you. See,
they
the law
can.
don't work that way though. The law only work with those who are
If
participating.
something happens, they can. That's why I said if they participate. That's what I'm
Yeah, cause like
saying. If they're
I can hire you a
sending
private investigator right
information,
now to
if they're
come find you.
paying for it, they
I can hire
can.
you a private investigator right now to come find out information on somebody, feed me, and once that private investigator give me the information back, what I do with that, that is I can only be held liable for that.
Not if
Now,
a person is telling you what their intent is, and that's what we're missing.
that's what I'm
I mean,
saying.
I'm not gonna argue about it because I'm telling y'all right now, people walking on a dangerous, and I really do care. People are walking a dangerous slope about legalities and how you think you can't get touched. A lot of people gonna start getting touched if something happens and something comes into to like fruition. I'm telling you right now, they can still be cyberbullying, being part of somebody a crime, like all of these things. If you are a part of it, you definitely. I didn't say it was a RICO case. I'm not talking about RICO. Let me move RICO to the side. I am not speaking of RICO at all whatsoever. What I'm speaking of is your participation in a crime, and you may not even know that it's a crime, and you just trying to help somebody, or you just don't like somebody, and you doing the work for somebody. You can definitely get yourself into some shit that you don't even realize you getting yourself into some shit. That's all I'm saying. It's not morally, but legally, motherfucker, you gonna mess around and dance with the devil, you gonna get bit. And that's all I'm saying.
yeah,
It's not
me
morally.
personally, I just think that how I feel about it, I just don't care enough about people. Like I said, people that I don't want to be bothered with. It's the app. I got the option to just block them out of my space, and I just don't deal with
Mm,
them. But other than that, I don't expect for people to have the same morals, the same value, because a lot of times people have different, opinions. Like I'd be like, I don't agree with that, and a lot of
yeah,
stuff when it's happening, like I have said, like I'm a woman, like I don't be dissecting people business. I don't go look for. And you right about the minute that you get into it with somebody, you don't know shit. Information be coming from left, right. You check your Instagram. People been on just made a page 2 seconds ago just to send you some shit and all type of stuff or whatever. But I mean, it is what you do with it. Me personally, when I'm speaking for me, I don't care that much about nobody. Nobody on this app can get
yeah,
under my skin enough or piss me off enough that I want to go pry into their personal life. I don't give a
yeah,
damn who your family is, what they do, what they look like, what you look like, what you did in your past. I don't give a damn about that. That's your business.
yeah. A lot of people, like you said, a lot of people don't got nothing better to do. They trying to fit in. They'll send you information without you even asking for it, and it can get sticky.
Yeah, so
It
I
gets
don't think
sticky.
that I don't I really don't think that I don't think that it's like I don't know about the Rico with the common cousins, but
Yeah, I
all
don't
I
know
gotta
about the Rico
say,
with the common cousin, but I do think that depending on what people are investing in and what they doing, they can start to be. And I'm looking at the future. I'm not even thinking about right now. This could be an eye opener for some people, or it could be room for us to finally have a dialogue and maybe just have a conversation. This may have opened some doors to maybe just discuss what could possibly come in the future. And that's what I'm looking at. I'm just looking at it in a bigger picture. And maybe this was the time to have that conversation. Maybe this ain't can't nothing happen to you today, but maybe if in the future you might delve into some shit that might get real sticky. And I just
it's
hate for
crazy.
that. I would hate for somebody that got something to lose, or somebody that's just in the comments and you just was trying to do this.
But you
I would
can't
hate for y'all
be
to get in trouble.
that's true. But again, going if we speaking about this situation in particular, I can't lie. HB told that girl to leave her alone a
Yeah,
million
I agree with
times.
that.
She did. She told her, she kept saying, leave her alone, leave her alone. This not for you. I don't have an issue with you. And I just think that when you know you got a background, or you know you got a history, or you know you got some real shit going on in reality, you should maybe pull back and say, hey, let me get my
Yeah,
affairs in order.
I agree with that. That
Yeah.
happened. Yeah.
Before I start fucking with people.
Yeah, I'm not like I said, I didn't speak on none of this the whole week. I let it be. But when people were talking about the RICO and then the criminal part and comic cousins, that's when I did decide to speak up because I'm like, I just want people to be safe, moving forward. Like I want my comic cousins to be safe. If motherfuckers is already trying to be crafty with it, you be more careful with what you spending your money paying for and what you sending out over this web because people are getting exposed. It's coming out. Hey, you sent this to me. I used it. You knew what I was gonna do, and I just don't want y'all to get into no sticky shit. But all this other shit, I ain't spoke on it because it is what it is.
I'm a drop. I just want to say, Lil Nut thought she was bigger than the program, baby. But damn, man, it's sad day in the neighborhood, man. I'm just drop T. Thank you for letting me
Thank you.
Now that part that you just said, T, now that would be the part that'll get a motherfucker fucked up for real, for real.
Which one?
Where if motherfucker get caught, know what I'm saying, and then they start telling,
That's what I'm trying to tell them. They think I'm
then they
trying to
could
be
be
funny.
considered a
They so busy
co-conspirator.
trying to remove themselves from it and excuse they shit. Keep on thinking and that it ain't no possibility for you to get pulled into this shit. Like y'all remember HB got thought that Pariah had sent that cash app and she exposed Pariah, but Pariah really was Kels.
T, what pe-
Y'all don't remember that?
a valuable lesson, T, from all of this that people should learn is that what you do in the dark will always come to the light.
Always.
I
Always.
mean,
Even if you made peace with it, I learned that, right? Even with the Pink
yeah.
Panther thing. Even if I made peace with it with the people or whatever I changed, I always knew it was bound to come in one way, shape, or another. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't ducking it. You can't you can't dodge it. It is what it is. Even if I would have told the whole world, it's still somebody else telling it is more juicy than you telling it yourself.
I think karmically that's what people gotta understand. Like the shit that you participate in and you thinking that you doing in secret, it may not spin a block with you on TikTok. It may be somebody that you get
Yep.
into it with at your job that just they said today I've had enough and I'm going too motherfucking far. That
Yep.
that type of shit, I believe, yeah, hell yeah, there's consequences for everything that you do. But as far
Everything.
as like I don't know. It's weird when you start doing it from a criminal aspect because shit can get that man. That shit so sticky and corrupt. You can walk out of that shit.
And then you
But
think
from
it
the
sometimes we think it's just this. Like even with the thing with Diamond, in my mind, it's just this. This ain't gonna hurt. Then you find out later, shit, I could have got in trouble for that shit. Or I could have got that person hurt. You ain't thinking about that shit in the moment. And a
it's
lot
just
of
like
times people
everybody
don't
that
think about it until the consequence comes. Let's think about it. Don't nobody wake up and say, well, some people do, but most of us ain't waking up and say, today I'm about to fuck somebody's life up. Or today gonna be the last time you breathing. It don't always, some things happen in a moment, right? So you thinking that you got a way, I'm doing it this way, and then it happens this way. And a lot of times you don't realize the effect of it until there's something that's impacted, right? And if
I
there's no
use
impact, you don't even realize this. You have to think like, damn, I did do something like that in Pace. I'm so glad this could have really went bad.
I
Fuck.
use this
One of
as
Better
an
the,
not do that
example.
no more.
the
The
lessons
one
you
thing
learn,
that
though.
the one thing PR bloodline running shoes for what? I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't gotta run for my I don't gotta run for my karma. Everything I did I can live with. And two, there's also a principle called forgiveness. When you realize the error of your ways, you can know what I'm saying. You can
You
delete
change it.
the you can delete the karma.
Yeah, like, and that's what I'm saying. Even in that, like I say, with myself, I regret what I did, but I thank God nothing came from it because guess what? I could have been in a whole another pool. I could take this, but what if somebody would have got hurt? I would have never been able to live with myself.
But I mean,
I
one
wouldn't
of the
even thought
lessons,
that was. I wasn't even thinking that far.
one
You
of
know
the
what I'm
lessons
saying?
that we've always learned, though, T, in all relationships, is what goes around comes back around. I mean, it's true, man. I'm telling you, what you put out in this world is what you're gonna get back.
And just take that lick. Take that lick.
The part that I be realizing is hey baby. The part that I say is I did some funny shit that I done seen. every time a motherfucker that made fun of somebody that came to the app humbly and they went on bullshit and they needed help, and motherfuckers got to dragging them some of them motherfuckers that needed help. I'm talking about dragging them through the mud like, oh yeah, you're begging ass, this, that, and the third. This is why I have not spoken on AJ's eviction situation, because anybody could be in that motherfucking situation.
Yeah.
Man, that shit can happen to you on some weird shit. Any and everybody is this close to a crisis. You know what I'm saying? We always
never know when it's gonna. Yeah.
Right. You can have all your shit in order. I'm talking about all your shit in order, but and I'm gonna use this example, but I don't mean she's never did nothing to nobody. But this just how easily some shit can happen. Roro. Don't fuck with nobody. House burned down.
Yep,
you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Come on, man. Like you what you put out there, and that energy you put out, it gotta come back. You might be, I'm talking about, you might think you got your shit together, get fired from your job, on some dumb shit, or they might just do mass layoffs. You really, you never know.
That's
I was
happening
trying
right
to
now.
explain that to people last
That's
night.
happening right now.
I was trying to explain that to people last night at Implies. When people was talking about, well, if it was me, I would have did this, I would have did that. Well, God also knows what you would have did and should have did, and there's another way around what you would have did, where you do something that, damn, I wasn't prepared for this. We all know what we would have did when we got time to think about it. I would have did it this way, but in a moment, you don't know what the fuck you would do. You know, that's why I always go back to that movie Set It Off, when she's like, what would you do if you had a GU into your head?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because in that moment, when you got to think, right now, you're not going to do what you planned out.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? I could plan that if this happened to me, I'm going to do it just like this. But in that moment, you're not going to do it that exact way. You're not. You got to think fast, and you got to know it's like fight or flight, whatever.
It's a coin
toss.
toss.
Work like that.
It's a coin toss. Like, you might do what you said you was going to do, but you might not.
9 times out of 10, we still be like, fuck, I knew better. I knew how to do this. Like, even with us as teachers, we have to learn CPR. I know CPR, but I don't ever want to have to do it.
Right.
I don't ever want to have to do it. And I'm not sure, I might freeze up. They be like, but you knew this. You had training for this. Yeah, but I ain't never been in that situation. I have to know how, you know what I'm saying? Like, I might freeze up. I might, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to tell you what you should have did, even if you trained for it or whatever, because in the moment, we just never know. And you can have the same thing happen more than once and still have different reactions.
That's why a lot of times, even with people I don't like, I kind of give, I give grace. Like, every now and then you catch me trolling the fuck out of them. But, like, I give grace, like, kind of like how we talking about the coalition situation. I see so many mistakes that was made, though, know what I'm saying? But I also understand, I did see the pure intention of what was trying to be done. You know what I'm saying? So you could crucify the person, know what I'm saying, for making a mistake, but at the exact same time, if you ain't giving nothing,
it was believable for me.
If
and
you
for
ain't
the people
giving
that saying
nothing
like she was teasing people, like, well, I didn't hear her teasing Trina at the time, but the Poozy situation, I saw that happen too. So, and that's why I just don't want to speak on it, because y'all be seeing what y'all want to see. It didn't start off with her teasing Poozy. The JJs actually helped Poozy. I don't care what y'all talking about. They actually helped Poozy. And then Poozy said, y'all ain't do shit for me. And whatever come with that after that, come with that shit. But they actually helped Poozy. So I'm not going to sit there about, well, she was just teasing. That's just not how that happened. It's not how that happened.
There's always more to the story, man. Y'all only come in, a lot of y'all come in the middle of the story and start making y'all judgments and forming y'all opinions on bullshit, and it don't be what is actually going on. It don't be the real at all.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I just be quiet, because people are going to continue to say, well, you did this. I don't think she was broke. I don't think she didn't have enough money to pay. I think she was trying to make a point, and the point backfired. I say this. I don't think she owed it to nobody to tell y'all shit. They helped, but it was nothing from me about the room for the week tea. It was, though, Poozy. I was in the live. You said that you needed $35 on the room, and they started cash apping you.
And the other part,
right then and there, they started cash apping you right then and there.
The other part, a lot of times people be wanting the truth to line up. Know what I'm saying? Sometimes the truth be stranger than fiction. Man, a lot of times the truth be stranger than fiction. It be some shit that you be like, man, this shit don't make no motherfucking sense. But we don't have the lens to be able to look through to see why it lined up the way it lined up.
Right.
And motherfucker be putting their 2 cents in, and they like, oh yeah, nah, that shit just didn't make no sense. Whole time motherfucker telling the truth. Oh shit.
I go ahead, Poozy.
There go Poozy,
Hey
y'all.
T.
Hey.
They know it's me, Slim, and say Poozy. What I was saying was that they did help with the room, and you seen they helped with the room. And when I showed the receipt that they helped, when I said that they didn't do anything for me, it wasn't the JJs. It was when Trina said, "I know you're not acting like that." Poozy and HB and AJ covered your room for a week, and my response was, "If they did, they didn't do shit." For me, they didn't cover the room for the week. So that's where everything keep getting mixed up at, because AJ never even said she was going to cover the room for a week. She never offered that. She offered help for that day. And it got twisted when we were wherever we was. And Trina said about HB and AJ covering the room for a week. AJ personally never told me, and Heartbreaker never told me that they were going to cover the room for a week. And that's why I said if they did, then the money went somewhere else. But honestly, AJ never gave a penny and Heartbreaker never gave a penny. But I never declined the help from the JJs. That's why I never said that the JJs didn't help. That's why I showed the receipt of what was collected from her room that day.
Oh, you showed the receipt, Poozy?
Yeah, I showed the receipt. It was
And
$80. It was $80 total from the JJs, and then I kind of uh, I minus J Clo because I didn't know if she was considering herself a JJ, and I minus Jenny because Jenny was helping me, and Jenny only paid dues that day because AJ said before y'all send Poozy money, y'all have to pay y'all dues. And three people had sent a total of $15 before she made that announcement.
I'm gonna tell you this though. The one thing that do be making like sometimes if a motherfucker help, no matter how it came, if it came from mentioned on their platform and they diverted their attention to you, I don't give a fuck. The money did come out their pocket.
It
The reason
did
why I'm
come
gonna
from
say
the JJs.
now
It
look, hold up, talking
did.
about Posey. I want you to look at it like this. The money did come from their pocket. They could have never said shit about what you had going on and made that money come to themselves.
But this was the thing
That
too.
same 80, that same 80 that you got, it could have went in their pocket.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I appreciated AJ, and when I collected the money for the room, I said, "All right, AJ, I'm finna go," and she was like, "No, stay right here, Poozy." And I was like, "But like, I got shit to do today." So it wasn't for. I didn't even go up over there for that. AJ was questioning me about something that already happened with something else. I think it was the J Trend situation. So initially, when I got the live shared to me, it had absolutely nothing to do with that, with me in the hotel. Period. Nothing at all to do with it. And that's why I say I have always appreciated AJ for reaching out. I didn't like the fact that she was like, Poozy is a JJ now. Now y'all can help her. But at the same time, it balanced out. I didn't even know me and AJ was cool. I thought I was still the scum of the earth that day to AJ. But she had a heart for me. And that's why I
The thing
said,
is though,
hold on,
no
but
matter what came after the fact, it's people that did shit for me, and no matter what came after the fact, I can't take that back what they did.
it was
Don't do
about
that shit, man.
her paying for the room for a week. That's all I'm trying to get understood. It was
I got you.
about the principal was nobody. AJ never said, I'm Poozy, check back with me. She never gave any kind of no word about the room for a week came out of her mouth. So when Trina said that rightfully today, I should have said, girl, I don't even know what the hell you talking about. That would have killed all that shit. Cause I didn't. But my response was she didn't do shit. And if she did, you know, I said some more shit. If she did, then she might have kept the money or she might have scammed, blah, blah, blah. But
Yeah.
I'm guessing y'all not understanding that I have literally appreciated her for doing that on her platform.
How you go about it? How you go about saying it, Posey?
Well, I'm not gonna speak politically correct for all of y'all.
It ain't even about
I
being
say
politically
these,
correct.
some people say the.
Some shit just universally, right?
But it's like no
Universally
matter
saying
what
that a
I say, I'm
motherfucker ain't
always
lit.
gonna be wrong. No
Now
matter
look, look,
how I
look.
say it, it's always gonna
Don't you
sound
start
horrible.
that. Don't you start that motherfucking gaslighting.
I'm not Slim. I'm just saying, how am I supposed to say it the exact correct
Universally
way?
correct was like, yeah, y'all did what y'all did for me. I appreciate
It
it. It might
wasn't
not.
y'all. It wasn't
Uh,
the JJ's. It was only AJ's name, and it
I
was
get
in
what you,
reference to covering the
but look
room
though,
for a week.
just in the near future, hear me out, hear me out. I don't give a fuck who did what. Like it's people that I might have supported out of my pocket or might have mentioned it, know what I'm saying, on my platform, and they still gonna thank me, right? Those are grateful people. It's not about what the individual person did as far as when you seen the collective effort happen. It's more about just what happened. Shit. At the end of the day, shit, the
So when
JJs,
my
they helped you
platform
out.
has helped people, it's still it would be the same because my
Hell
platform has
yeah.
helped people before as well, more
Hell
than
yeah.
one person.
If you took the time, I want you to look at it like this, right? You build your platform, you build your community, your support system. Any dollars that you divert to the next person on any given day out the kindness of your heart, whether they sent it to you or not, but they happen to be in your platform and they sent it to that person, that is on behalf of you. There's
And
plenty of people that I've watched. I swear I had to tell some of my supporters, hey, stop fucking with that motherfucker. They fucked up. And they'll be like, oh, damn, I didn't know, Slim. I didn't know you felt that way about it. I was like, yeah, nah, I did fuck with them, but they was like, yeah, because I was only over there for you because I knew you fuck with them. That's how shit go. A lot of times
and I
because
and
of
I did and I appreciate AJ for that.
so just leave it there. You appreciate AJ for that shit. Whatever they want to say afterward, if they want to put 10 on 2, that ain't your business. You know what happened. You
I
got the
get it.
good deed that you needed done. Let it go from there.
I have, and I respectfully, I hope everybody else do, but I know how TikTok works.
They
But
might
thank
not
you,
never let it
thank you.
go, shit, but you survived another day just because they whatever the fuck was done. Be
Right,
grateful for that, and just
and
don't even speak
I'm
ill
beyond
of it.
grateful for that. I'm beyond grateful for that.
And what you know to do from that point forward is to never go to that motherfucker for help if they gonna try to put 10 on 2.
I don't
Okay,
think
and
that's what happened. I don't think they threw it in her face. I think it was somebody else threw it in her face. And I think it's kind of like if I help somebody and somebody try to throw it in their face, I didn't throw it in their face. You don't got to shit on me because somebody else tried to use it against you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Facts.
I think that's what it is. Like, don't let nobody mess you up from getting me helping you again because they throwing something I did for you in your face. I'm not the one throwing it in your face. So don't shit on my name because somebody tried to use it, weaponize it. Because now it's like, damn, I just help I helped you. Damn, you just telling me I ain't do shit now because you fighting with somebody else. That's where I
Yep.
think it's kind of like we don't, you know what I'm
right, and
saying?
that's why I apologize for making it sound like AJ didn't do anything at all in a whole because she did above and beyond. And like I shout out to AJ and shout out to the kissing booth and everybody else that helped. Anytime y'all have ever helped me, I appreciate it. I do. I understand that I've had some fucked up rebuttal and responses, and I apologize for it. But thank you for letting me up to.
You
Thank
welcome.
you, Slam, for the constructive
I don't know if
criticism.
Kyrie came up for you or not.
Oh, and may I publicly apologize? Sobe did not say he was an agate. That was a lie.
What
Sorry,
happened?
Sobe.
Lord.
What happened?
Why you gotta do all this now, Pooh?
I need to apologize to Sobe too because that was 100% wrong.
Hold on, y'all. Y'all see? Hold on, Tish over here working. Yep, yep. Nah, she's so
Well,
good.
fine wine in due time, time will change. And what I can ask from you, since you feel that way about the way I say, put a prayer up. I believe in God. I believe in Jesus. Ask him to help me work on my language and my communication.
My wine said, hey, Tish. Hey, baby.
I hate
No,
this.
Poozy, don't
He said,
change the
hey,
way you
y'all.
say things. Keep saying
No,
things the
I
way you
said
say
she. I
things.
said she can pray for
I'm
that
next.
because
My
I'm not
turn
gonna change.
tomorrow.
I'm not gonna.
Her prayer ain't gonna get answered. She need to learn how she hears shit. She hear it the way she wanna feel. That's not how people speak. People speak the way they feel, not how you feel. And she does that a
Corey,
lot.
shut your
I
ass
could be
up.
saying something and she hear it the way she want to hear it. I get tired of that bullshit coming from some of these people. You
Corey,
hear the
shut
way
your
you
ass
What
up.
want
you
it.
talking about?
That don't mean shit to me.
It was a comment.
Oh.
Corey, shut your ass up. You just want to
Nah,
But
argue.
you Slim, you know people
she said,
misunderstand the way
fine
you
wine
say
said you
shit.
should
That's why
change the
you
way
be
you
saying
say
that shit
things.
Hold on
That's
one
what
second. Hold
Black
on one
people
second, y'all. Hold on one
say.
second. Hold on one second. How did you feel when you were public enemy number one? This is your. I don't care about that shit. Y'all know how long I've been on this app and how long I've been public enemy number one.
Who ain't been public enemy number one?
Shit don't. That
I
shit
done been
don't.
public enemy number one several times.
Yeah, we don't care
That
about
shit ain't nothing. It do be.
There you
See,
go.
if you
You
Sometimes
don't
it
know,
be
look
fun.
once
Sometimes
again
it don't
at
be
public
shit.
Dave
enemy
is
number one
public
and see who
enemy number
actually
one.
gets the most
You weren't public
rankings.
enemy
We got
number one
Bacon
because you
Bullshit
made
over
that
here.
shit.
We got
But
You
Sophie.
no,
made
what I'm
yourself
finna
public
do,
enemy number one.
it was necessary to me, Sober, because I really rock with you, and I know I fucked up some shit. We had great conversations on my platform, but I can't deal with this man who think Boyka is my slave master, and he calls me a slave. So I am out.
We are. Bye bye. Bye bye. See you later.
Yeah, why
You
I don't even understand why people even allow that boy. What he say out of his mouth just be sounding slow as shit. Like
Like,
why people even let him up on the panel?
we got Trucker
Mo
Lizard
hated.
over
Like
here.
his
We got
his
Lizard
speech is
guy over here. Lizard boy over
sugar
here.
LD.
Leave my most hated alone.
Thank you. Ahead.
Something ain't right about him, bro.
He
I
Like
always.
you.
mean,
And then we
that
got
shit just come
Giggles
out of
over
his mouth
here. We
like,
got Giggles over here.
yeah. He speak like he act like that.
Oh my god.
Poozy Boo here. And let me tell you what he said about you the other day, Poozy. He said that you lied on him, that he did not block
Don't
that
do my
man,
nigga Boo
and
like
you
that,
lied on
man.
him. And I told him you was not lying and he need to let you live in peace. And Boo said you lied on him, Poozy. And I told him you was not lying on him.
Ooh. Oh, thank you for the gift. So the one in the comment says, "Hey Corey, you're slow as Slim Dirt over here." And
he's
slow.
trying to get your panel messed up. That's what I'm talking
No, I'm
about.
not.
He using
That's what the
words.
comment. The
He
comment
using
said
words
that.
that
The
he
You better
doesn't
comment.
not don't be
say.
using no words that can get me, but you
I'm
did
not.
call him
I'm
slow, Carby.
not.
So can you
Yeah,
protect my
no,
comments for how you been
I
talking
call
about
him. Listen, I call him Sugar, and then I said L, and I did the
First
D
of all,
later.
don't miss Ginger.
I didn't put it all together.
One of the comments said,
but you still said something that will cause him to respond. And if you care
I
about my
don't care. I
platform,
don't
you
care
wouldn't do
about his
that.
response, but I know what he's saying that'll cause the lie to get flagged and everything else. It's a difference.
No, you said something to him that will cause him to respond in a
Hey,
way that would not be so nice, and it's still
I don't care.
jeopardizing my
You not
platform.
listening. I don't
the
care
one
about the
thing I will
response. I'm
say,
talking
the
about his
one thing I just
word.
want to say this. Hey, look, Mo hated. You notice how many times you try to get a conversation out of me,
and guess what? I'm
and
sick of
I don't.
losing.
I'm gonna tell you straight up, and I ain't gonna say nothing else to you.
I'm sick
I
of
don't
losing.
argue with slow people.
Oh, well, guess what? You're one too. With a turd on your face.
Fire.
That's the end of my
You got
conversation
one
with
with
you.
a turd on your face, like a bootleg Cat Williams. You're a low pimp.
I'll say that you be nice too, because you came up here and was antagonizing Poozy too. Y'all
No, I
gotta stop.
didn't.
Y'all gotta stop using other people's platform to do your dirty work.
I'm not. She doesn't drop.
You told her to leave. You don't get to tell her to leave.
No, I did. I just say bye bye. Bye. That's all I did. I was being polite. And then this person over here, Slim there with the turd in his face, said, "I'm riding the yellow bus." Like, what the hell?
He's saying you riding the little short one
And
that only got
then
8
Trucker
seats
over
in
here
it.
with the
That's what he's
cross. I don't
talking
know what
about.
eye
And
you looking at.
he
You
don't
don't know
even
Y'all
what
look
eye
at
hear
you
his
what
looking
fingers.
at.
Y'all see her
somebody
fingers
said.
going?
Yeah, she doing a
How the
great
hell
job.
No
somebody
problem.
tell you ride the yellow bus? They talking about the little
I
short
did
one,
with
and you
twins.
don't even.
I sure did with twins.
Huh?
I sure did with
Let me
No,
twins.
show
he
you what
talking
she
about
ride.
somebody
Hold on,
else.
hold on. Let me show you what she ride. Let me show you what she ride. And you ride it on 30.
Ma, what is burning? Nothing's burning.
Yeah, she.
Hey, honest.
It's not burning. I'm telling you. I just put it in.
Now I ain't gonna lie though, Corey. Your ass you like got a bad correct ratio though too though, Corey.
He when Kari own it, he own it. When he right, he right.
Corey like 80,
Nothing,
80,
boo.
20 for
I
clocking
was
some
just telling
shit.
Boozy what you said about her. Hey, Your Highness.
that Corey, you like 80-20 on clocking some shit or calling some shit out. But I want to say 90-10. When your ass on, but
Yeah, well,
when your
he
ass
got it.
No,
off, your ass be off majority of the time.
no,
Raging has
I don't be
started.
off. Y'all only want to hear shit one way, and y'all only want to
The
hear when it's
yapping
going
triggered me.
y'all way, and I don't be on that because I know it's more than one side of the spectrum.
All
I
right, so I'm
see
gonna ask you.
every
I'm gonna ask you this shit right
level.
quick, Corey. I'm gonna ask you this shit right quick, right? When
I
you
love
start speaking on some shit in a manner that you trying to like point out some shit, or you doing it in a way to try and like educate the people or put the people on game?
Koreana, you can talk
You
now,
heard me,
Koreana.
Corey?
I'm listening.
Go
I'm
ahead.
asking you the question. Are you doing it to try and put people on game or like help them to some shit that they don't know or can't see?
It depends on what it is. Every scenario is not the same. I don't listen. I'm not the one that go with the grain most of the time because I already know it's more than one side of the spectrum. A lot of people don't see it. You know, everybody. Okay, it's a lot of situations that you done been through in your life that you know a lot of people ain't never even been on that side. So when you speak from a level of what people don't see and they don't hear.
But look though, the thing is though, Corey. Majority of times, if I call some shit out early, I call some shit out early before people see it. But give it some time, the shit come to pass. Now with
That's the
you,
whole thing.
hold up. Now look,
That's
I'm
the
gonna be real
problem
with you.
though.
With you. No, sometimes people just don't see it. But if I was
But
right,
Slim,
I said it right. And I get them
hold
people in
on.
the comment that be like, Slim said this, Slim called this, that, yada, yada, yada. But the thing
But that's the
is,
problem, Slim. We shouldn't have to be telling people, I told you so. Or people shouldn't have to say, well, Slim said that shit 3 months ago. Because you try to educate. That's the part of education that people don't want to hear. When
yeah,
you
I don't
trying
know
to
a
get
time
ahead of
where
the
you
curve.
actually call some, I ain't trying to be funny. I be
Yeah,
listening to you a
you
lot of times. I'm going to say in the time that I've listened to you, when you be wrong, bro, you be far left field.
No, I don't. I be
I
far left
swear,
field
I
from
swear,
where
bro.
you
Like you
from.
will make some shit that's very shallow. You will try to make some shallow shit sound deep, and that's what be fucked up.
Slim,
That's
that's where
what people.
you
That's where
come
you miss
from. That's
people at.
your mindset.
No,
That's
I'm
your
serious,
Oh
mindset.
bro.
my
You see, hold on, you see shit from your lens. You see shit from where you came up. Yeah, we came up in different eras, probably in different areas,
Bro,
but
how are you?
still,
Is? You the
it's,
same age as me?
we not the same age. I'm older than you, Slim.
How are you? Is?
I'm older than you, bruh.
How old are you?
You, what? How old you is?
I'm
Oh my God. Answer the
36.
question,
I'm
man.
older
How
than
old are
you.
you?
I
How
got
much
a.
older are you than me,
I'm
Corey?
Like
older than
60?
you.
Like
I'm
How
older
much
60?
than
older are
you.
you than me, Corey? You
I
probably
was born.
40
I
at
was born.
best.
I was born in the
That's a
'70s.
hard
I'm older
40.
than you.
Oh
Man,
my God.
go on.
I'm older than you, Slim.
If you older than me, Jay Push,
Yeah.
you always wrong. So please shut your ass up. Always wrong. Over opinionated. Overly opinionated. You always wrong. Baby, I
Got
don't
it
know a
right,
time
boy.
where you been right. So just stop while you trying to call me out. You be always wrong. And you put your 2 cents on everything and then they be refunding that shit.
Yeah, she certainly.
But Corey, like I was saying, you 9 times out of 10,
Hey, wait. Did
you
you
ain't
say Jay be wrong?
Jay Push here, yeah.
How she
Yeah,
do
she does.
that?
She
Man,
on.
Jay Push be wrong way more. I ain't gonna lie, she right there in the same ratio with Corey, if not
She
higher.
is not.
When? Name a time she spoke on some shit, see that she was right on.
Yeah.
All the time.
No.
When?
Yesterday.
Jay Push be coming in the middle of stories and scenarios that have nothing to do with her, that she wasn't here to see them unfold, and be like, yeah, but you wrong in the motherfucker. And I be like, man, hell nah, bro. You don't even know what the fuck going on. Then you start asking her questions, she be like, oh,
Yeah.
I ain't know that.
That's
She got.
everybody do that when they don't know everything.
Yeah, nah, but
Where
it's the
Jose
fact
go?
that
Where Jose go?
Let
We,
Jay.
it's
we
the
gonna
fact
let him,
that she just
hold on, we
tried to
gonna let
say
him
Slim,
finish.
that's you too.
We gonna,
And that's
we
cap.
gonna let him finish. We gonna let him finish. We gonna let him
Oh
finish.
no. Here
Then
we
I'm
It's
gonna
the
go.
break
fact
it
that she
down.
tried to say Slim, you on that,
Okay?
you be doing the same shit Corey doing,
You do.
and that's cap. Look, hold up.
You do.
Last year,
You
I
do.
told y'all
We go. We go.
last year, before it got to
Let
where it
me
is
still
right
talking.
now,
Watch
before
it. He's
before
still
some
gonna talk.
charges got
Watch
pushed
this.
and all of that,
Watch
I
this.
said this shit going there.
Hold on a
I
second.
called that
Watch
shit
this.
long time ago.
Hold on 1 second. She do not
What
agree
did
with
you
me all
talk
the
about?
time. Me and Jay Bush so disagreed a lot of times.
First of all, see that what I'm
Jay
talking about.
Push is
See,
more
people
of like a
shut
yes
the fuck
person
up,
for
Most
you
Hated.
No,
too.
she's
Most Hated,
not.
nobody,
Yeah, she is. She's
Most
like
Hated,
a
nobody
yes
talking to
person.
you.
Y'all always,
Most
if that's
Hated,
the case,
you
then
don't
y'all
even
yes
know.
people.
Hold
Hold
on,
on, wait,
T.
wait, wait,
Hold on,
Jay.
T.
If that's the case, y'all yes person to a lot of the people on this motherfucker app because y'all people be sitting there doing
That's not
fucked up
true.
shit
That's
and
not
y'all be sitting
true.
right next to them, be like, yep,
No,
you
that's
right,
not
Jay.
true.
At least I don't be doing no motherfucking
No,
people
that's not
No,
true.
this
That's not
no
nigga's a
true.
fucked up
yes
shit
man
and
to
my people
AJ
just
That's
like a
start
no.
motherfucker.
co-signing.
That's not
He sit
true.
up and agree with AJ all the motherfucking time, and she be talking about his slow ass.
Hold
Anyway,
on,
but
let me
Slim,
say
let's go
this.
back to you.
Just because a
Slim,
person,
let's go back to
Just
you.
because a person agrees with me don't mean they're a yes person. Some people do agree with you because they think like you. It
Yeah,
doesn't mean
that's
that
facts.
they're a yes person.
Let's
Like
go
y'all,
Slim.
the thing is, y'all hate when people agree with me. But then it be so many motherfuckers, it be a whole bunch of people just agreeing with everybody everywhere they go. And y'all don't say shit because y'all agree with half of the motherfuckers on here. But no, I don't mute people that don't agree with me. I think you trying to troll me, and I think you want me to mute you. So I'm just gonna leave your ass alone because I think you're
You got this
trying.
lapdog over here be agreeing with everything over
Look,
here.
I sit here and let
look,
people on here. If that you a motherfucker lie, because I let people on my platform that don't even fuck with me.
Facts.
So y'all can't sit
Me
here
and
and
T
say I
don't
let
agree a
people
lot
in
of
my face.
times.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all can't sit here and say I let people. I want people to agree with me when I let people over here all the time that don't even like me, fuck with me, or line with me, and I still give them spaces in my panel and in my comment section. Y'all got me fucked up. Don't lie to yourselves.
now,
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 Jay
now,
Push. Now,
now,
Jay
now,
Push.
now,
Go
back to
ahead and
you,
Oh,
tell
you're
Slim.
a
me.
hater.
Yeah,
You're a
yeah,
Back
come
to
on.
you,
hater.
Let
Slim.
me hear this shit, Jay Push.
Back to you, Slim.
You're a
Slim, you
hater.
have never seen me into a place where I haven't given an opinion where I haven't already seen some fuck shit and call that fuck shit. Whether if not y'all want to acknowledge the fuck shit because of who y'all fuck with or
You
not,
don't.
that's
You
on
don't.
y'all.
You
However,
don't.
most haters set your ass up. Your
No, you don't.
response is slow. You
You
just
don't.
your timing is slow. I don't even know why
Yeah.
you talking.
Okay, lapdog.
Anyway,
Okay,
I'm over here
Slim,
lapdog.
arguing with
but
y'all in the day of dogs that ran out the
but
damn
but
gate.
but
Look,
Slim.
Yeah,
But again, to
because you
Slim.
got this dog over here too.
They
Let me
ran
show
out
you.
the goddamn
Let me
gate.
show you how you and most hated the same. You see how? See
oh,
what was Slim last week when you were doing the hood
Getting there.
Bible stories? Slim, did you come over here?
No.
nah, I be
Did you
off the
give?
app.
Did you
I been
hold on?
off the app though.
Did you give your opinion anytime last week when he was trying to stay out the mess? Most
I
hated.
been
What the
off
fuck
the
was
app
your
though
slow?
completely.
What was your slow bus ass at last week when she was staying
No,
out the
tell
mess?
me some
Let me show
shit
you.
that I
Hold
tell me
on.
some shit that I was
Hold
slow
on.
about.
Hold on.
So
I'm
Jay
finna show
Push
you how.
is
I'm finna show you
derailing
how.
the question
Let me show
as
you.
Slim is
I
Let me
want
show
you to
talking.
you.
show
Shut
me
the
where
fuck
I was
Yeah.
up.
wrong at. That's what you need to do.
Slim, your mic
Don't tell me
loud and
about
you
when I
wrong.
was around, cause
No,
I take
hold on.
plenty of
Hold
breaks.
on.
Thank
I'm gonna
you.
let you finish because your mic too loud. I ain't got time to argue
Nah, I'm
over
telling you,
nobody's
don't
mic.
tell me about when I don't tell me about what times I was around. I
Let me
take
finish.
plenty of breaks
Let,
from this shit. I'm
let
no
me finish.
longer invested in TikTok. So I
Let
don't
me
be
finish.
here every day.
Let me finish. Let me finish.
It's for
Let me tell you one time
derailing
you
the
were wrong.
question.
One time you was wrong was when you started some shit on this app. You started some shit on this app. Then when everybody started giving their opinion and telling you how you was wrong, then you wanted to go make it by everybody else because you started that
What was
shit.
the
I ain't gotta
situation?
go back. I ain't even gotta go back and put no name on it
No,
because
you
we done
gotta
done
put a
that
name
wrong.
on the
You
situation, baby.
done,
Put a name on the situation.
you did it several
Slim.
times. You done did it
Yeah,
with more
Jay
than one
Push, just
person
put a
on the
name
app.
on there.
And
Are
then
you
I
he'll go
scared?
back
name
and try to
one
get hold
situation.
on, hold
Stay
Thank
out
on.
of
you.
this.
And then he'll try to come back in the conversation and try to
So
give his
Slim, she's not
input
putting no
as
name
in
on
though
it.
he's trying to be a resolve for the situation.
Baby, you doing the
You gonna be
exact
a
same shit that
resolve.
everybody else
How the
do.
fuck you
Put a name on a situation. Call a
Yeah.
specific
I ain't
So
gotta put
situation
no
out.
Jay
name
Push,
on shit.
Exactly.
I ain't
You
gotta
just
put no
talking.
name on shit.
thank you.
You
Exactly. You
know.
just talking.
Look, you
Name a
I guarantee
situation
you more
that I started where
first
I
person
tried
that
to
come
make
to your
myself
head.
out to be the victim.
Cause the slow one, Jay
The
Push.
first person that come to your head.
What?
No, I'm
Hey,
telling
shut
you,
the
name
fuck
a
up.
situation.
You don't make no
You
sense.
can't. You
You
ain't
like
been
the
here
worst
long
white
enough to
man
even
ever.
name the situation.
You do.
Yeah, you don't make no sense.
If
Jay
I haven't
Push.
been here long enough, why the fuck you speaking on me? Because I said you and most haters sound the same. Y'all do.
You don't know. You no. Talking about
Y'all
you
do.
can't say that we sound the same. You
Thank
can't
you.
even put a name on a
Nigga, I'm
situation.
listening to y'all. Y'all sound the same. I'm
Can't put
listening
a
to
name
y'all. Y'all
on
sound
it.
the same.
Can't even put a name on it.
Shut the fuck up. You just ad libbing at this point.
All I want you to do
Y'all
is name a
sound the same.
situation. If you can't name a
You
situation, you
sound.
lying.
Thank
Name
you.
this situation
Thank
where you
you.
sound just like Mo Hater. Both of y'all be sounding slow as fuck sometimes.
Okay, thank
All right,
you.
name a
Both of y'all.
situation where I was slow as fuck.
Slim, it's a lot of time where you slow as fuck
Name
when
a
you mispronounce
situation.
words. When you mispronounce words, you go
I
back and
don't.
do
I
that all the
rarely ever
time.
mispronounce any motherfucking word, so don't even do that. Vocabulary
Okay,
immaculate.
hold on. So you saying you don't do it?
No.
Okay, then. All right.
Name a situation again, though.
We all followers on this app. I guarantee you follow at least one person on this panel, motherfucker. You dummy. We all followers.
No,
We
Are
all
you?
follow
they're
somebody.
trying to don't even respond. They're trying to trigger you. That's why I
Yeah,
explained.
but I
Wait,
really
what
need
the
you to
fuck is you
name a
talking about?
situation. If you can't name a situation, you up your line.
Slim. Slim, I ain't got to name shit because you the specific person that wanted to say something to Jay Push because
I
I
said
gave my
something to no.
opinion
Hold
on
up, time out.
you
Look, this
and
this
most hated
flipping the
saying yes or
motherfucking
no.
script. Hold up,
You
flipping the
and most
motherfucking
hated
script.
sound
I
just
didn't
like
address
so
Jay
why
Push in the comments.
Okay.
Jay Push came in the comments, and Jay Push said what? Jay Push said,
you and most
"Slim,
hated sound
that's
just
you,
alike.
huh?"
I said y'all sound just alike. You
No,
said
you
that.
didn't.
Feelings.
I'm talking about you said
I was
Corey be
talking about
wrong. I said
Corey.
Slim be wrong too.
What
You be
name a
wrong too.
situation I was wrong about?
She can
When
slam.
you
She
started some
can.
shit, then when
Okay.
you came back and tried to act
Name
like
the
you was gonna do it like a
situation, Jay Push. You can't name the
What the
situation,
fuck do
then
all
it's
that
not
shit with you,
facts.
Slim? You know what the fuck you did?
Oh my
You
Can
God.
know
you
what the
name
fuck
the
you did. You
situation?
it's not your fact, Slim. It's not
Oh
your
my
fact. Tell
goodness.
me
No,
anybody
you
else
gotta
fact,
be
Slim.
able to
What
at
the fuck
least
you
put a
talking about?
situation out there if you gonna say something, please. That's all I'm saying. You can't.
It's given that you just wanted to say something to me. I'm sure
You
What?
everybody in
said
these
something in the
comments heard you.
comments.
What the fuck you did?
If you didn't say Slim that you be doing that
Watch
too,
this.
I wouldn't say nothing
Watch
to
this.
you. You actually inserted
Now,
yourself in
baby,
the
I
motherfucking
tell you what.
conversation, and now you're playing victim. You see how hard y'all motherfucking
I got
project?
my
You said something to me. You said something
I'm
about
finna
me,
scream
and
on them
then now I'm
motherfucking
telling
mic.
you name the situation. You can't name the situation,
I'm not
and
about
now
to
you
scream
saying
over
that
that
I
mic,
came
my
for
dog.
you. Come
Here,
on,
baby.
stop.
Don't eat this on my bed though.
You
You gotta eat this
said
on the
you said
yeah.
that I
Eat
get
it right here.
wrong when I barely even come up on
Here.
channels voicing
Come
no
eat.
opinion. But I can
Come
name
on, Onyx. No.
plenty of times where you done been wrong in
Name
situations
one. That's
and
all I'm
nobody.
saying.
Let me tell you how one.
Go out.
I
Go
forgot
off.
what the exact. No, I ain't forget. I just don't want to put no name on. You was over in Miniature one time, and I told you I was like, "Hey, Slim, I don't think you should be commenting when you kind of the reason why this shit going on." I think I said that to you one time.
You talking about the Rick and Kale situation. I'm not part of that reasoning.
What's that noise? Y'all hear that noise?
If you was.
No, I
At that
wasn't.
time, you was.
Y'all hear that
How?
music? Where that music
Yeah, I
coming
hear
from?
music. It's coming from your end. T, your box the only one lit up, and mine's lit up because I'm talking.
Oh shit.
Name the name. You said you now. How was I wrong in that situation? How I started that? That situation. How I started that?
Before that, you were wrong because you said some shit that brought that shit back up. So now we
That's
backtrack.
cap. I never said that.
But you did. You even said
No,
calm
I
down that
didn't.
kind of Slim. What the fuck are you talking about?
I
You
never
did.
said. Hold on, look. Watch this. Watch this. This is what happened.
So what was the
The
reason? So
man.
what was
Hold
the
up.
reason?
Time out. Time out.
Coming
Time
on
out.
you.
Time out. The man brought
You
up an
said
old
some shit.
situation. The man brought up an old situation. And when he brought up an old situation, all I did was clarify what the fuck was said. When I brought up was clarified what was said, that man said he shouldn't even went down that road because he knew how he felt about that shit.
Did you
Now,
not
I
and
also
wouldn't
then
say?
it was the straw that
Did
broke
you
the
not?
camel's back.
Hold on.
That's
Hold
not
on.
me.
Y'all gonna antagonize my
Two,
people.
thing, two things to be true at one time, though. But did you not also say that you had fault in what you said in that situation too?
You going down the road you don't need to go down.
No,
And I'm gonna
no,
tell you
no.
that.
Say yes or no on your loud ass mic. Yeah, that's the only question I asked you. Did you not say that you had
You
fault
going
in what
down the
occurred
road
in
that
that
you don't need to
situation
go
too?
down, baby. Like, look, you
Motherfucker don't
trying to
want to
you
say yes or no.
that one don't equate
Motherfucker
to the
don't want to
other,
say
and you
yes or
might
no.
want to leave that situation alone.
It's the
One
same.
don't equate to the other because
Whatever.
you still wrong.
You asked me to put a
One
name
don't
on it. So
equate
when
to
I
the
did,
other.
you either gonna
The
answer it
fact of
or
the
not.
matter is,
Slim,
hold up, time out.
you
You
done
brought up
been
this shit.
wrong. I done been wrong. Corey done been wrong. Most hated I've been wrong. T done been wrong. Soda done been wrong. So why the fuck is we talking about it? You
The
just wanted to
fact
say
of the
something
matter
to Jay
is,
because you thought Jay wasn't gonna say something to you. Because I've been specifically seeing
Hold
motherfuckers
on one
in this
second, J.
in
Puss.
this
Give me
chat
1 second.
speaking your name the
Give me
whole
1 second. Give me
motherfucking
one
time,
second. Give me
and
one
you
second,
ain't
J.
saying
Puss.
shit.
Jay, Opulent. I don't give a fuck about what you say to me, but you start harassing my people, my supporters, I'll just mute you. So chill out. You can say what the fuck you want to say to me, but you're not
Man,
gonna
I ain't
harass my
worried about that
people.
shit.
I don't care. It ain't cool.
So you saying that I was the responsible person for the fallout? I'm not.
No, I said there have been situations where you have been wrong. That's what
Okay,
I
now
said.
name another
Those
one.
are the
You
moves to
tried with
close
that
out.
one. You tried with that one. That shit ain't work.
If you ain't been wrong, why the fuck you want me to keep going? But I
Cause for
specifically
you to
heard you
form
say
that
those
opinion,
words
you gotta
in
be
that
able to
conversation.
look. If you
I formed
introduce
that
a
opinion because
scenario,
I
hold up, time out.
specifically you heard
If
you
you
say
form
that.
that opinion about me
Man,
all on
I'm not
your
about to keep
own,
going
you
over
should
your mic.
have
I'm
a
on
time that
AirPods.
you
You
can
on the
call
whole
out.
motherfucking studio mic. I'm not finna argue over you, Slim. You right, you wrong. I'm right, I'm wrong. Ain't shit you can do about it. We both on the motherfucking app. Skip the fuck on.
Exactly. You doing exactly what everybody else do.
So why the fuck you talking about it?
Cause you said something to me, crazy ass lady.
You could have skipped over me just like everybody else that been in the comment
No,
section saying you crazy
I
ass
could have,
dude.
Jay,
but
you
if
know
you
you
did,
say you
hold up,
can't
time
stop
out.
the
I
ball. You
could have
know
skipped
that.
over you, but if you didn't
Not,
say
don't even
anything,
say
I
something.
wouldn't have you to be focused on
That's
that
fine.
part.
That's
I
fine.
could have
I came
skipped
up and
over
said
you.
what I
That
needed
is
to
my
say.
choice. But if you didn't give me the option to skip or address, I wouldn't be able to say shit
Why
to
you
you.
yelling like that? Do I be yelling like that, y'all?
That's just his loud ass mic. You need to turn that motherfucker down.
Do I be like that?
Oh, my bad. Hold up. Now this motherfucker turned up because the other day I went somewhere
I
and
do.
Yeah.
my shit wasn't working right, and
Yeah, you
I'm
need to
I
so
turn
had
that
sorry.
adjusted
motherfucker
my
down.
levels.
That
I'm so
motherfucker a little
sorry.
loud. Yeah, I'm not
Let me.
about to
Oh,
scream
there you
over
go,
that
right
loud
there.
ass
I
mic.
see it. I see
I'm
it.
so
Let me. There you
sorry.
go. There you
So
go.
So
left
sorry.
Now,
dog,
go
then
ahead. Go
Pussy
ahead.
doing the same
I'm not about to
thing.
scream over that loud ass mic.
Left
You got
dog
it,
doing
big
the
dog.
same
Now I'm
You
thing.
right.
telling you, go ahead.
Hold on. Don't say that. Shut the fuck up. Nothing that you say or
Put
anything that you bring to
a
anything is of
left
any
dog
substance. You
over
can't
here
even
is getting her
articulate your words
tune.
good
And now
enough.
them
Shut
mics do
your
be.
ass up.
That's the reason why
The
I
Say
be
left
liking
dog
something.
is
those
Shut
things
getting
your
because you
ass
take
up.
mad.
over control of your panel.
Calling somebody a lap dog and your
Left
ass
dog
be
is
over there
getting
getting
mad.
your
Left dog
goddamn head
getting
rubbed by
upset.
AJ.
Wham,
Shut
wham, wham.
your ass up.
Slim
You
is
fucking
checking
clown.
your ass.
You sound just
You're
like you look.
mad.
You
You're
slow as fuck.
mad. You're a lap dog.
Yep, and you slow as fuck.
Yeah, you're
You
mad.
beat
You
slow
not finna,
up.
most
You trying
haters.
to,
And you
No, you
slow as
ain't.
fuck.
what?
No,
You
you
can't
ain't
call
finna say
nobody
the
no lap
N-word.
dog.
Hold on,
And
my
he,
baby talking to me.
and he
Hold on, my baby is telling me how smart and important and awesome he is. Give me a second. Tell me,
Go
hold
ahead,
on.
Amir.
What you say, baby? You alright? Get up. I didn't know what this was. What'd you say, baby? Remember? Remember what? Remember what I was saying. You say what you say. People to be smart. Smart? Yeah. Them think and think strong and do awesome. Yeah. Because the plan and God will make us smart and strong. Aw, my baby said the planet and God makes us smart and strong. That's right, baby. High five. You are absolutely right. No, you're right. No. Yeah. The demon is wrong. The demon is wrong, but the demon be manipulative sometimes. Well, God is right. God is right. Can you close the door for me? Finish your food. Go ahead, y'all.
Yeah. Nah, I just.
I don't even know why the fuck most hater had anything to say. That's what
Yeah,
you
stay
call
out
right
my
there,
most hated.
a motherfucking follower right there. I don't even know what I don't. Besides the gingerbread, that's the only thing I think of this motherfucker. That's how irrelevant he is. Like I don't even know why the fuck this little motherfucker Casper the ghost even talking. I don't even fucking know.
I think my grandson heard y'all demons.
That motherfucker go over there and get his head rubbed by
So
AJ,
you
and
talk about disabled people. Cause
she
that's
snap her
cool.
motherfucking fingers, and he moved.
So you
AJ,
talk
come get
about
your
disabled
motherfucking
people.
ADA
So
patient
you talk
while
about
you still
No,
disabled
that's
talking.
not
people.
true, Jay.
Come get
Don't
your
say that.
So
motherfucking
you talk
ADA
about
patient.
disabled people.
Shut your ass up.
You talk
A
about
motherfucker
disabled
whose
people.
eyes is porcelain is
Wow.
spaced
Talk about
out finna say
disabled
shit to
people.
me. Shut your
Wow.
ass up.
You're not cool.
Spaced
Most
out
haters,
ass
stop messing with
motherfucker.
her. Amen, tall glass.
But don't
Amen.
deflect the most hated. I just need you to go out here and
Slim, like I
prove
He
yourself.
said,
was trying to jump in,
it
though.
done been situations where you done been wrong, and you ain't gotta admit it to me, but you know
Yes,
you're
it
not
can.
always right. Just like I know I'm not always right. I'll be
Name
a
the
fool to sit
situations.
here.
That's all
I
I
would be a
said.
fool. I just did, but you
You
don't want to
didn't.
acknowledge that. You told me. You
Michelle
said
said y'all
you
missed
said I
church
was going
today.
down. You said I was going down the wrong hole, so ain't no need to worry about it. I felt like
No,
I
you
well,
going
I
down the
felt
wrong
like
hole. Because if
I
I told, look, look,
felt like I heard
I
you say
say I put it to you
even
like
in the
this: what you thought
apology,
was a
Slim, I heard you
correction.
say you was
Oh, look,
wrong.
what you thought was a correction or something was one of the times that you could actually say that I lied about something. Now I'm gonna leave that there, and you just need to go ahead and let that go.
No, like I said,
Yeah.
I'm going out based on what I heard
Yeah, I'm telling
from
you,
your mouth,
what
from
you
your
heard.
mouth,
Now, see,
from
look
your
again,
mouth.
You just said you going out what you
So he
heard,
lied from your mouth, from your
heard,
mouth, from your
huh?
mouth. You missing an important part. Your mouth,
What you
from
heard from
your
my mouth.
mouth.
Now, name the situation where I was wrong at.
I just
Oh,
told
thank
you.
y'all for the cash app. I'm
Look,
sorry, hold on.
you're
If I
right.
didn't say thank
You
you for the
completely
cash
right,
app,
bro.
y'all, I didn't
I
see
ain't
it or
finna
hear
argue
it.
with them
I
today.
just grabbed my phone. Thank you, Cheryl. Shariel. And thank you, Miss Cunningham. Thank y'all. I'm sorry if I said your name. But thank y'all for
Everybody
the
on this
cash
bitch
app.
right. At this point, everybody and they followers right. They motherfucking snap be gone people right. Like most hated. Everybody right. Ain't nobody wrong on this bitch. You know what?
No,
Everybody
your ass
right.
just overly opinionated and don't be knowing what the fuck be
Slim.
going on.
First of all, overly opinionated in what spaces? What spaces you see me in?
Definitely since you found T Space as your home, but you
What
was overly
spaces?
opinionated. You was
Hold on.
overly opinionated over there in FOE. You was
Let
overly
me say this.
opinionated on my panel before. You be overly opinionated.
Slim, I came in your panel one time, motherfucker. Don't keep that
Exactly,
second
and
guess
you was
my
overly
problem.
opinionated when you
Give
came in there.
yourself that's my problem. Nah, motherfucker, I came over there and clocked some shit that I
You didn't
said.
clock nothing.
Slim, Slim,
You didn't
okay.
clock shit.
I came over there. Let me take the TikTok language out.
This thing
Let's not say
is this
talk.
thing on?
Yeah, your shit live just like his. You doing a good job. That's the mic.
Okay, let me say this. Let me speak. Jay does not come over here and be overly opinionated.
I barely
We
even come in
speak
Definitely
your
not.
about
box.
we speak about topics, and she stays down there and continues to let me know how this is not a safe space.
Period.
So she is not over here being overly opinionated on any of you guys.
So we can say
Overly
you lying.
opinionated.
We can say you lying in a sense, cause I ain't left my opinion on your ass, most hated ass, nobody ass in a quite a long time. So I don't know what the
Just
fuck
because it
you
ain't
talking
about
about.
me don't mean that you still don't be the fuck wrong
Who the fuck I gave
and
an opinion on,
opinionated.
Slim? Who the fuck I gave an opinion on? You just
You
talking.
give an opinion on a lot of shit and
Who,
don't be
Slim?
knowing the history about nothing. You be
Who,
coming in
Slim?
the middle of the motherfucking story and you
Who,
be
Slim?
trying to put your 2 cents
Who?
in and you
Watch
be
this.
wrong.
Watch this. Who, Slim?
You the messy talk, what you was like the other night when I came over here and you were like, yeah, they in competition. I said it's not competition.
Slim.
She
We
did
we
not say
had this
that.
Slim.
conversation.
Hold on. If it's not competition, and I know I broke down what I mean by competition when I said motherfuckers be looking at them numbers. Motherfuckers do be looking at them numbers. When the motherfucker just told another person, a content creator, you can't even hold 100 people in your room. So what the fuck are you talking about?
Don't do that.
I just said that you said that this is all about competition.
You
And
say
at
that
that
ain't
point in
all
time,
about
when
competition. See,
me and
people
Tia
have selective
disagreed with you
hearing.
on that day, and
People
your
have
ass was like,
selective.
oh, okay,
So,
well, let me
okay.
sit back.
No,
Your
no,
ass
no,
sit
I
back.
did. No, I did. No,
You
I did.
did.
What
You
I
took the
said
back
was,
seat.
what I
The
said
topic
was,
changed and then I
what I said
left.
No, she
was,
stood
no,
on what she
what I said
meant, but we
No,
was,
she
we
didn't.
disagree.
what I
She
said.
did.
I
No,
stood
she
on what I,
didn't.
Slim,
See, the
you never
topic
tell me
changed and I dipped out of here.
what, like I said, at the end of the day, it still goes back to people are paying attention to what the other creators got going on in their lives, which means it's a sense of fucking competition. I don't care how you look at it, how the old TikTok was, what the fucking algorithm used to look like. People are looking at these fucking numbers, and I don't know why you act like it's not a competition. I don't care if it's a false sense of competition or what. Motherfuckers is trying to stop other bags. You know why? It's a fucking competition. So whatever you say or however you feel about it, no fuck, my opinion can be wrong. You can be wrong. Shit, it don't matter. I still stand on that. Some people see it as a fucking competition, and that's what it is.
And actually, a lot of people agreed with her. We just didn't agree with them.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
I don't know if a lot of people agree with her, but
A lot of people was agreeing with
It
her,
don't take a lot to
I
agree
but
don't,
with me.
hey,
we
look,
saw
hey,
it
look.
See,
differently.
a lot of people ain't gotta agree with me. I don't give a fuck about the numbers of people that agree with me.
No, it was people in the comments that did agree, but we
Now I'm
saw
talking
it
about
differently
Slim to make
because
it a point and say I don't
that's
know
what I'm
if it
telling
was
the
a
Slim.
lot
I
of
think me
people.
and Slim
I don't
saw
care
it
about
differently
that.
because we was looking at it like shit. We ain't competing for shit. But when I was like, "What y'all think competition?" and everybody was in the comments like, "Well, T, it is, it is." So
So what the
Yeah,
fuck are you talking about?
yeah.
we was
Give
talking about
another.
specific.
We
We
can
was talking
dissect.
about
We can
specific
dissect my
situations,
shit.
baby.
Get
It
out.
was a
All right.
certain
Go ahead.
situation that I don't care to bring up that we was talking about, and that was why I was like, nah, that ain't that.
See, this
I
type of
was,
shit that I be
I
having
think
to
I
deal
was
with.
on the,
Hold on.
I was on the
Hold on,
panel
wait.
before
This type
you
of shit I be
was.
having to deal with. Like, motherfuckers be having me fucked up in my own house. Like, get out of my room. Get out. I said get out. You ain't gonna do shit.
That's
You
how
don't
Jay.
give a
Don't you
fuck.
get off of me.
That's how Jay push.
Most hated.
This type of shit I gotta deal with.
Nah,
Don't
you
nobody respect me.
Most hated.
Please
You
leave.
sound like a motherfucker that used to following up behind somebody's ass,
Listen, you
kissing
finna get
their ass.
page clip,
You,
Get
all
out.
you,
the cussing.
nigga,
You
shut
ain't
your
barking
ass up.
about nothing.
get him.
Shut the hell up.
Shut your ass
Hold
up.
on. Y'all
You slow
finish, because
bus
I'm not
security
doing this.
working ass
He think
motherfucker.
you
Go your
playing
ass to
though.
work.
Do you have
Go
a
secure
wife?
that
God, I
building.
swear to
But you
Go
God.
on
secure a
TikTok?
building or
Do you
something,
have a wife?
motherfucker.
Do you have a wife?
You
The only
Okay,
you
thing
better
I
okay.
know
tell
it.
you, the only
You
thing I
on
tell you,
TikTok?
hey Jay Push, you came up here and you projected though, and real shit, cause you was like,
I didn't
why I
say
didn't
shit to
skip.
most hated. I didn't say
Nah,
shit to
fuck
most
most
hated.
hated. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't listen to that, man. But the one thing I'll tell you, you came here projected. You like, damn, I could have skipped over your comment. If you wouldn't have made the comment, I would have never addressed it.
You know, I see what people do, Slim, because you know what I'm saying? I've been in this bitch for a minute. I ain't said shit. I just been watching. I've been watching when the numbers up to 1K, when the shit was almost to 2K. It was several motherfuckers. And then what I mean about this app, y'all motherfuckers are clock whoever the fuck y'all want to clock, but y'all only pick specific motherfuckers that y'all think ain't gonna say shit or have no voice or don't know shit. Because there been motherfuckers in here talking about how you sound just like Corey. Even before I said it, somebody said it before me. But you specifically made sure your loud ass mic came on when you seen Jay Push because you been feeling like they been over opinionated,
Are you
and
ready to
that's
get in the
That's
fine.
bathtub
true.
for so you can get
And
ready for
that's
bed?
fine.
What?
When I don't even
That's
come into
true.
your space and give an opinion on you because I don't even deem you relevant enough, and that's not even a shot. But I see what you do in your space, and
Okay, take them in there. Can
you
you?
know,
Are you ready
Baby,
to get
I
in the
don't
bath?
with
have
your
no
space.
space. I
You
don't go
feel me?
Finish
live.
eating. You got to get in the bath because you got to go
That's
to school
fine. You
tomorrow.
used to go
Take
live.
him.
They don't
Take him.
let me
Take
do
him.
And I
now. You
haven't
used
been
to.
a live creator for real in over a year now.
Okay, but you still used to go live.
Yeah, I did, but I don't
Okay,
go
then.
live like this. So there
So
is
that's
no
what I
real
mean.
space.
So
I
that's
get
what
on
I
here and
mean when
shoot the
I say.
shit.
If you don't go live, and let's say that I'm in space and you don't see Jay Push nowhere, but especially over here talking to Tea-Tyme, because Tea-Tyme be doing other shit like topics, hood Bible story, talking about real shit that happened in the world. That's the only opinion I give on. If I ain't getting no opinion on what the fuck y'all create on this messy side of the motherfucking app, why the fuck you got so much to say about what Jay is opinionated about? Because I
I'm
ain't
just
got shit
saying
to say
that. Look,
about
the
what the fuck
same way.
you got
Look,
going on.
Jay, I could have had that. Look, I ain't gonna lie to you. You right. I did feel like you was overly opinionated for a long time, right? But you would have never heard that had you never said nothing about Slim.
But get what
You get
though,
what I'm
Slim?
saying? But do you get what I'm
Fine,
saying
and
though?
I'ma still have my opinion, whether
Okay, you
y'all
got
like it or
your
not.
opinion, but at the exact same time, you just tried to say I started shit, didn't play victim, but you started
No,
this.
I didn't say you play victim. I said you start shit and then you come back and act like you trying to give a resolve for the same shit that you created.
I
That's
never,
what I
no,
said.
I don't do that.
That's what I said.
What situation I did that in?
Okay, you're right. You don't do it. You're right. You know what? At this point in time, I ain't no need. See, this how Jay push right. If I ain't gonna be no, all right, no medium where we come to an agreement, ain't no need for us to keep going back
No,
and
we can
forth.
come
You
to an
right.
agreement when you actually
Slim.
start speaking with some.
I,
Look.
I
The
just
one
gave
thing
you an
about it, if you
example.
go, hold up,
Oh
time
my
out.
God.
If I'm
I'm
gonna
not finna
accuse you
talk
of
over
something,
your
if
mic,
I'm
bro.
gonna
I'm
accuse you
not
of
finna
something,
keep
you can't talk over my
T-Time.
mic. You right.
T-Time. What, listen, Slim,
If
you
I'm
right.
a
I'm
if I'm gonna
right.
accuse you
You
of
wrong.
something, if
I'm
I'm gonna
wrong.
accuse you of
Ain't
something,
nobody got
I'm
to keep
gonna
going back and forth that
definitely,
shit.
Right, Good Hearted. That's what
I'm
Good
gonna.
Hearted said. That's right.
What, they got Dumb and Dumber?
If I'm gonna accuse
Most
somebody
hated.
of
I just
something,
told Kari to leave you alone and
I'm
you
gonna
over here
present
being
I
evidence
didn't.
to
I
messy.
say
didn't.
why.
I didn't accuse you of anything. I said that you be wrong on a lot of things that you say too, just like you said Corey did. But right and wrong is in the eye of the beholder because what you deem right might not be
Nope.
right to me, and what you deem wrong might not be wrong to you to
That
me.
kept
So what the
that
fuck
kept.
are you talking about?
I be speaking universally, and most of the time
Nah,
I be spot on.
that's for you. That's your own out of the
It be
situation.
spot on
And
with it be spot on the situations.
so everybody in that situation gonna agree with you. That's what you're
No,
saying.
listen to me.
That's my
Sometimes
point.
I speak too early, right? I call some shit out too early, and
So
they can't see exactly what the fuck I'm saying. But give it time. As time passed, motherfucker gonna be like, damn, Slim did say that shit. And it happened every time.
So that don't mean just because the shit occurred in another situation, in a situation where you bring the shit up, don't mean you was wrong. It just happened at a later time, and then it brought it to foresight. And now I see what Slim saying. But in a situation where you bring shit up too fast, like you just said, you could be wrong in that instant because that don't fit in that instant. You see what
No,
I'm
it
saying?
fit right then because I was looking deeper than what everybody else was looking.
I get
It
that, but
just, it just, it just,
everybody
it
else
just. At that point in
wasn't looking
time,
there.
nobody agreed with me, and I'd be okay with that.
Okay,
But
so
give it
we
time,
agree.
shit gonna
We agree.
pass,
We agreeing with each
and the
other
shit
now,
gonna be
Slim.
there.
Go ahead, keep going. We good. We
No.
came to a
Oh no,
meeting.
here they come for what? What happened? Where they coming
Now
from?
she's saying that the live ended, so you know how they people
Oh
follow each
hell
other
no, we
around.
about to go to bed.
We came
But
to a
yeah, now all I tell
middle
you
ground
is,
with
all
this.
I'm gonna tell you is, look, just make sure if you ever speak on me, don't do what everybody else do. You using the same narratives everybody else do, that be wrong.
Slim, I ain't gave you no narrative. Only thing I
You
said
just
was
said I be wrong all the
Slim.
goddamn time.
I said you was wrong from what I heard you say. Just because
And
I
you
said you
still
was wrong from what you
name
said,
another situation. You try to say that I was wrong about the Kevin Rick shit. Name another situation. Cause I
oh
didn't
my
start that.
God. It don't matter if you started or not. Just because if you got a role in it and you did something, it could be deemed right or
No,
wrong, Slim.
I had no role in that.
Oh my. Okay.
I wasn't over there with that man when he brought that shit up.
Okay, Slim.
That
I
man was in his own live trying to take a dig at me, and he brought the
oh,
wrong situation up. He
okay,
brought a
Slim.
But I just
situation
have a
up that fucked
question.
over his
Since
friend.
all of y'all have gotten here, are we still are y'all still on with the strike? Yeah, just let me know so I can make sure I don't go live for the rest of the year
We got two yellow buses. One yellow bus, one short
till
bus.
it's over. Y'all have y'all made a decision about what y'all gonna do? Cause y'all think we finna go live. You think I'm finna go live, and y'all just gonna come and sit in my shit? I'm going. I don't have to be here either. So what we doing? What decision did we make?
Man, them people gonna do what they do.
We gonna strike.
Oh, okay. Y'all striking?
And then we got Sobe that be having the daycare in his mouth.
I just need to know how we moving
We gonna
forward.
strike T.
Okay.
It shit,
I'll
it
see
shit
y'all.
like it
I
shit
got a
like
hair.
that.
I get my hair braided tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I'll see y'all. I guess.
Shit like that to you know what I mean?
We gonna
Like, and
strike
that's what
at
I
tomorrow.
mean when I say most hated is a motherfucker follow. Cause you just heard Junior come over here and say that about Sylvie, and you trying to say it up
Listen,
under
my dog.
everybody when
Listen to
nobody
this,
want to
G,
listen. You
cause
a weak ass
be
dude. You
quiet,
weak,
yeah.
and you
Be
can't
nice,
even
y'all. Be
defend
nice. My
yourself.
page.
You weak
Yeah,
ass
My
fuck.
yeah,
page.
uh-huh.
My
Exclusive
Okay,
page.
man.
G.
My page.
You like to
Hold on.
highlight
Let me
Let's
play
go,
the clip. Let me
boy.
play
in
the
real
clip, y'all.
life.
Cause
You
hold
Damn,
on. Wait, wait, wait,
damn,
wait.
J
Can
Kush.
y'all hear me? Is this thing
simple as
on?
motherfucker.
Is this thing
No, we
on?
can't hear you, T.
That shit
No.
simple as hell, my
Is
No,
this
we
nigga.
thing
can't hear you.
on? Is it on?
No, it's not on.
Really?
That
Nah,
motherfucker
it's
line
on. I'm
is
just
on.
fucking with you.
Okay, listen. We gonna play this clip because I never got through this clip. They told me to go to 15 minutes. Cause I want to go before I get up. I don't want to discuss this tomorrow. I want y'all to sit with me while I get my hair braided, and we gonna talk about that docu series. The friendship docu series. If y'all haven't watched it, watch it tonight, cause that's what we talking about tomorrow. Friendships, and that was my third episode. My friends came on my docu series. So let's go to the clip.
Look, I'm gone. I don't care about that clip. I love you.
I love you too. Hold on, I gotta fart. Okay, I'm good. Okay, y'all ready? Most say, did he drop because Slim drop? I know that's right.
Yeah, they all gonna get on down when you talk about something. That shit be
Trying
crazy
to
as hell.
extort HB's money, right? In the okay, so let's listen. She said 15-minute mark. All okay, of we the go. Creators. You can't information that they need or want at the time to do the bullshit on Messy Talk that they do. And that we've seen that from definite from different perspectives. Different people are saying it. So we can only imagine what is happening on that back end. HB right. showed us, Rosé showed us, and we're watching it for like, because it's what the fuck is happening to where you're willing to risk all of this for this girl, this girl right. who's not really saying shit. She has a big platform according to her. Why she ain't opening it up for the cousins? She's the one of the cousins, right? She holds the lives for the cousins. Why? Who they talking about right there? Hey, Nene. Did they say a name? I must have missed it. I'll be missing
Why wouldn't
shit.
your platform be perfect for what you're trying to do? Get people to hear your side. Yeah, no, but she hasn't done that because she does not want to be in the midst of any of this shit because she's behind the scenes here. Ain't nobody forgot about fuck.
Damn.
But right now we are watching a plane crash happen in 4K. This shit is happening. It is spiraling down and it is heading near us, but it is falling and it will explode when it does. And we don't want to see that.
Be mindful the people that's not speaking up as well, the big content creators. I'm gonna call them out: Braid, Trina, Susu, Tea-Tyme.
Speaking up about what?
I did hear Trina say send her the cash app. She good with falling and it will explode when it does. And we don't want to see that.
Be mindful the people that's not speaking up as well, the big content creators. I'm gonna call them out: Braid, Trina, Susu, Tea-Tyme. Who else?
I did hear Trina say send her the cash app. She good with it. Trina did say that.
It's not just them, it's multiple people. Like, let's be honest, because I mean, it's a domino effect. And here I go talking too much. That's why I get dropped and I don't be liked. It's fine.
Oh, no, somebody said it earlier. Who was that, hippie? Oh, no, it wasn't hippie.
That's you. Even if they did give me time to come on, why the fuck I gotta speak on it? Like I said when I first came on today. Motherfucker, when I said let's do the no mess challenge, they told me fuck me. Who put you in charge of anything? Who are you to decide no mess? We don't want no mess. You know what I'm saying? So what you want me to speak about now? Oh, when shit get messy, when shit starts spiraling, I gotta speak. Yeah, I know that you like, what the fuck? You ain't finna make me speak on shit. Yeah, I know y'all don't want me to speak on it.
It was somebody that said that earlier. It was like, it was big. Leola, she said it. She said, though, y'all need to Tommy Cousins. I would tell you, watch the big content creators that aren't out here taking up for you. And don't have anything to say about it.
And Nurse Dawn, Miss didn't want to speak yesterday on Chef panel. Chef tried to call, well, she didn't really call out to say nothing disrespectful. She was just surprised about the situation. She put it in the comments saying she loved everybody, but guess what? You're going to be in that docket too, baby. Speak up. As everybody else said, it's just a domino effect.
Had to go to jail. Yeah, I do want to hear what some of these big creators have to say about what she's saying, because like what you're saying is insane.
When the platform take a hit, then they'll speak. Probably not.
Well, then that's too late.
Take a hit for what? I'm so confused.
Too late, and I'm gonna tell all the comment cousins it should be too late at that point. It should right now when it has not affected them, just because listen, people work hard for their fucking money. They do.
Let me know when I can say something, though, for real.
Go ahead, Slim.
Yeah, please. He was literally in mid-sentence.
So people work hard for their money. So who is holding a pew to their head for them to do what they do on this app with their money? Who? Are you, Tea-Tyme?
No, and the thing about it is the creators that they going after aren't even my supporters. This ain't my people. These people don't even like me. They ain't even my people. They've been against me for the last 6-7 months.
You be catching.
What the fuck you want me to do?
You be catching strays every single time.
Every time.
You in every group chat. You in every live. You in every damn discussion on this. You in everything. It's your fault, Tea-Tyme. It's your fault.
It's crazy. And then the thing about it is when I do speak up and when I do try to do something right, then they come left at me for doing something right. When I do try to speak up.
He does is talk about people popping shit.
Who?
Gap.
That's not like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Y'all know how many times I tried to be positive and speak up when the shit happened with Braid, right? You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm gonna check it out. When shit happened with Braid and Petty, I was trying to be the voice, whatever. People telling me I was full of shit. I was playing in people's face. When I did the No Mess Challenge, people telling me I'm full of shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to change them and their platform. I ain't even tag these bitches in.
Yeah, that chick is whack.
Yeah, all I do is yippity yapping. Why y'all can't let me just shut up? I'm tired of yippity yapping. Let me be quiet for a change. What happened? This shit crazy.
You literally cut her off. No, I just said, so $2. All right, you gonna miss out on a great motherfucker, yo. No, I said go ahead, Sweet. You just let her finish. $1. Here, my patience right now is on a -30. Don't let her back up.
Play that.
What you got to say?
Nothing, Kia, but you done said every time.
I ain't playing that shit no more.
Dollar. Like, why they keep
I don't know. They're gonna get her. I heard don't let her back up. Yeah. They gonna get her.
No, I would just tell them that it's too late. It's too late. At that point, because you're only doing it because it affected you. But as long that's the same thing that AJ is running around here screaming right now. Oh, it didn't affect me before, but now it does. So, I care. No, that shit fake. And we can see it. Apply it to this. If those big creators, I'm talking about within the next 2, because they see it. They see what the fuck is happening. They on burner pages and everything else. They see this shit. And if they don't have nothing to say about it, then fuck it. Don't support them either. Shit, because they shit might get subpoenaed too.
What we supposed to say is that?
What? And how are you gonna get subpoenaed for what? What you do?
You gonna subpoena me for not speaking up?
No, they're gonna subpoena you because you yippity yap.
Fuck it.
All the time, T. You in everybody's business, T. That's why.
Lord Jesus, take the wheel.
If we gonna be in trouble, go ahead.
I got lag.
No,
I got
no,
a lag. Go ahead.
No, you got it.
I was just gonna piggyback on what you're saying because, like, honestly, if me and you cool and we friends, right, and we always chill together, we hang together, there, and you do some fucked up shit.
This is Jade. Laugh. Let's not credit these people before we hear them out. Discredit what people? Oh, baby, fuck these people. Fuck them. And I'm going to tell you why. You don't got to discredit them. Fuck them. These are the same people that don't fuck with me. These are the same people that was telling people not to support my project and Mandy's project because of who was tied to it. And you think I'm finna speak out? Like, fuck y'all. I'm discrediting everything that come out these motherfuckers' mouth because I ain't never seen them on the side of me. And now you demanding me to speak out on some. Fuck these people. And if anybody want to remove their fucking support, please do it expeditiously.
You know what that sounds like to me, T? Them people that want to do all that, it sounds like to me they on some pages doing some shit they shouldn't be doing. So they worried. That's what it sounds like to me. You admitting?
Yeah, because motherfucker said we in trouble, then y'all should be. Motherfucker literally spoken we. It seems to me like motherfucker done got to think they finna get in trouble too.
Guilt without admitting guilt.
Thank you, Boyka.
That's crazy. Y'all be telling on yourselves and don't even know it.
Yeah, because she literally was like, if we gonna get in trouble, then they like, baby.
Are you okay?
Right, are you okay? My thing is, I could have been the first one to jump on this bandwagon. I'm not doing it. I don't, and let me tell you something. I could have really jumped on the bandwagon, right? Just because what motherfuckers did to me. But I ain't got time for no fake motherfuckers in my panel talking about, yeah, clock it. Bitch, get the fuck up out of here. You don't fuck with me either. See, I done got that energy. Like, I could literally jump on the bandwagon and go against AJ, go against Susu, go against them and be, you guys, just so these fake bitches can sit right in my panel and be like, girl, clock it, T, you always speaking fat for the moment. Bitch, get the fuck. I've been to cuss these bitches out. Cause you don't fuck with me. I'm not saying shit. I'm not saying shit. Y'all talk. Y'all deal with it.
What they expecting, they Simone?
Yeah. Didn't want to come sit on my panel talking about clock it, T. No, not for you. No, I ain't got time for that shit. No.
This shit is.
No.
This shit
Because
is.
guess what? If even if AJ knew was wrong, right, or whatever, let's just say I spoke against it. If y'all agreed with them, even if they was wrong, and y'all was for them, and I spoke on this shit, y'all will rip me the fuck apart. It just fits what y'all don't like today. It just fits what y'all against today. But if it wasn't something y'all against and I spoke on it, y'all would have ripped me apart. I don't speak when a motherfucker tell me to speak. I speak when I want to speak. You don't make me speak. You don't make me do shit. If you threaten to take your support away from me because I won't speak on something, please don't support me and never support me again. I'm okay with that. All money ain't good money. I'm cool. I will be okay. I will be fine. You know, I will. Who angry? I'll be fine. I don't need support that comes with conditions. You jump when I say jump. You flip when I say flip. I don't need that. I'm cool. I didn't even do that at a job. I didn't even do that at a job with a guaranteed paycheck. You couldn't play with me at a job that I clocked into every day. Motherfuckers couldn't tell me you was in trouble. In trouble by who? So if you think you can do that on this app and take away, try again. Try again. My own boss couldn't even, now don't get me wrong, I followed the rules, but you couldn't use over my head to your advantage that you gonna take my job away from me if I know I'm doing right. Motherfucker, I got rights. Job couldn't even play games with me like that. A boss couldn't even use their power over my head. If you think you motherfuckers on this app gonna use it over my head, you got me fucked up. You got me fucked up. I mean, if they go on strike, they can go on strike. It ain't my strike. I'm gonna tell you right now. Let me come on this app tomorrow and people decide they don't want to support me. You want to know what I'm going to do? I'm going to respect your decision and I'm going to kindly log the fuck off. I'm going to go on strike right with y'all ass.
But my thing, they're not even over here right now.
I said my people. I said my people.
But your people, you get what I'm saying? The people they're saying, they're not even over here right now.
That's why I said I ain't worried about them people going on strike. My people, the moment my people say, T, we in line with it, I'm be like, you know what, I respect y'all. I'm going to fall in line with y'all. I'm going to log off for the day. I'll be back tomorrow.
Cause I'm like, T, they don't even come over here and do the even like the heart me thing or no, they don't do none of that. They don't even be here. Only time they come over here is when the mess come over here.
Yeah, that's it. These ain't my supporters saying this shit. What's up, Proxy? Hey, mama, I love you too.
Hey, T. Hey, Jay. Hey, Sobe. The thing about it is, and I'm so happy you stayed out of it this whole time. Let the people who support the mess, that want the mess to continue, let those type of creators support them. Let the ones who keep streaming the shit and letting it keep adding fuel to it. Let them support the comment cousins and the shit that they in now. Let them support it. Why they want you to come? Now they want you to come in and speak on it. Speak on it about what? What is there to speak on? This is nothing new. This has happened before. This has happened to you. You got your information put out.
Hold on one second. I just got some sent to me and I want to address this publicly. And I might lose some people behind this, okay? I'm not gonna say who sent it to me, but I'm gonna say this. Somebody just told me T, most hated is on the spectrum and should be handled differently. And by Bakari calling him slow, that's bullying. No, this fuck is not. I'm gonna tell you something. My grandson is also on the spectrum. My grandson is not to go around here bullying people, disrespecting people, and then expecting to be treated differently. He is a person, and if y'all want people to be treated normal, y'all gonna have to be normal, and y'all gonna have to treat them normal as well. Don't ask nobody to treat people on the spectrum as individuals and the same as we treat everybody else and then expect us to treat them differently. That's not, I don't play that shit over here. We're not going to use that shit over here. My grandson is also on the spectrum but he knows wrong from right. If he goes to school and he hits somebody, motherfucker got a right to hit his ass back. They're not going to sit here and assess him for what he is, if he up, down, around, and around. Don't bring that shit to my platform. If y'all stand for something, I respect y'all stands, but the way I teach my grandson, because he understands that he's very high functional, and so a lot of y'all don't go around here starting shit.
Hey, let me say this. Hold
on.
Most hated is starting shit. No, I'm speaking for my platform. No, I don't need that. This ain't for you. I'm speaking for my platform overall.
So what I want to say is he came up on here right now.
I get
I
that,
said,
but
oh,
I want to point out something. I want to point out the obvious. I recognize something is wrong, and I'm pointing it out. Y'all want these people to be treated right, but then when they do something and somebody call it out, now they're wrong for calling out what's wrong.
No,
Yeah,
no,
no.
I don't
I'm
need you to
telling
point it
y'all,
out.
if
Let me
y'all
say, I'm
don't
just
want
going to
these
say this.
people,
Most hater knows exactly what he's doing. He is
so
very
T,
aware of what he's doing and how he's doing
right?
it.
so T,
Most
what?
hater know what he's doing. Most hater is a motherfucking troll. I love most hater, but he a troll. And
So
no,
that's
we're
what
not
I'm
going to
saying,
handle
T.
him differently and coddle that. We're not doing that.
So that's what I'm saying, T. Right? Is because I sat here when he said what he said to me, and I didn't say nothing to him. And y'all are okay with him talking about me doing actual stuff and all that stuff, whatever, whatever, with men. And y'all don't say nothing. But y'all worried about somebody calling him slow. Y'all need to cut that BS out. Cut that shit out. He does this shit every platform I go to. He follow me around on this goddamn app doing it. And I don't say nothing to him. I don't even know him.
No, I am going to let him on the panel. V Clay, let me explain something to you. I understand this is very close to your heart. You don't run my shit, you run yours. You don't get to tell me who to let on my motherfucking panel. I'ma treat him just like he is. He's a human being. Now I don't give a fuck about how y'all feel about it. I run my shit the way I run my shit. He gets to come on my panel. What the fuck? I'ma not let him on the panel? He ain't complaining. Y'all are.
The
You
thing
can't
is, though,
you can't expect the person to coddle him. He know what he doing. He ain't tripping. We not doing that.
the thing
Y'all don't
is,
run
though,
my shit.
he long ass pause.
And I'm gonna tell y'all like this: if y'all raising kids with autism and y'all acting like this, I feel sorry for your kids. And I'm gonna say that because you already create an environment for you to think that they could get away with shit, and then you think in this world they gonna treat them differently. You got this fucked up. You playing a dangerous game. So I feel sorry for whoever the fuck y'all raising. If y'all think the world owe y'all anything and gonna treat y'all kids any different, and you teaching them they could go out here and be disrespectful and be disruptive, but they supposed to get treated special. It don't work like that. The world don't work like that. And if you raising them that way, you got the game fucked up and you might need to go back and try this again. I'm done with it. Go ahead, Proxy.
I don't know what I just came into.
But I remember what I was finna say. Nah, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, Slim. Yeah, because I thought we was on a different topic. I don't know what just happened. Maybe I
Nah,
missed
I
it.
just got a message,
the part
I'm
that
not gonna
mother,
say who sent it or whatever, but don't nobody. I'm not dealing with that. I'm not. Nobody finna tell me, oh, be careful with this person. Motherfucker, Kelsey was on here. We know Kelsey ain't. You know what I'm saying? We know something there with Kelsey, but Kelsey, y'all treat Kelsey any kind of way, and Kelsey deal with y'all ass one by one. Knock you motherfuckers down to the floor. You know why? Because Kelsey don't worry about nobody treating her different, and she don't want nobody to treat her different. Kelsey stand 10 toes down on who the fuck she is. That's because she know what this world come with. She don't want you to treat her special. She don't want you to treat her like something wrong with her. That's what's wrong. Y'all sit here and be like, well, we know autistic kids, they're very, very intelligent. So we know they very intelligent, they special. So we know they know what the fuck they doing. They crafty. Fuck out of here.
okay, there you go.
Go ahead.
T, first of all, your ass might be on the spectrum with these calculated 3-second ass pauses, know what I'm saying? Cause I've been counting them, know what I'm saying? Nah, but look though, I'm on the motherfucking spectrum.
Thank you, Boyka, for the cash app. Bullying is real, but most hated wasn't being bullied, V Clay.
Man, that man started most shit.
Nobody bullied him. So how you gonna say, like, what the fuck is wrong? Now I'm gonna say you sent the message. So I'm gonna say it again. You gonna become a problem, and I'm gonna be the one to stop it. You run your shit. How you run your shit, but don't come over here with that shit with me. Don't spill that shit to me. Cause now what you doing is you projecting. And again, I feel sorry for whoever the fuck you raising where you think it's gonna be something special. Ain't nobody bully most hated. Not over here, not in my platform.
He sat there and watched him do what he did when he came up here to everyone in the platform. And then you're going to sit there and really act like and make excuses for it? That is
not the
wild
one.
to me.
I'm not the one.
That is wild to me.
Ain't nobody bully that man.
Truth of the matter is, being on a spectrum don't mean that you don't know what the fuck
I
going on.
do. I do. If you creating a space for somebody that's autistic in your life to go ahead and start shit and not get shit back, something wrong with you. So I do feel sorry for yours. Because if you think the world gonna give him anything different than he give out, you got it fucked up. Because the way you fighting for him, I'm sure you probably fighting for the next. It ain't nothing wrong with being an advocate, but being enabling poor behavior, that's fucked up. I didn't allow it bullying. Your mama allowed bullying, bitch. Go ahead, y'all, because people, you gonna start pissing me off. Go on somewhere, V. Clay. Go on somewhere.
The thing is
Get the
that
fuck
just because
on.
people on the spectrum don't mean that they don't know what the fuck going on all the time. It's a spectrum for a reason. People fall into that motherfucker in certain in different places. Hell, I'm on the motherfucking spectrum. That don't mean I don't know what the fuck going on, and when I do it, I just got my own little my own little shit. You know what I'm saying? How I deal with myself. Everybody could be on. A lot of us be on the spectrum and don't even realize it. You thinking that you can't get right, and your ass really just you just different. You just don't know how to deal with your difference.
I don't care how y'all, I don't care. Y'all can wild whatever. I don't play nobody. I don't go in nobody's space and tell them what to do in their space. And don't come over here telling me what to do in mine.
Well,
Like, don't start playing these games with me. I don't got no respect for
don't know
nobody that
why
know me
people
and know
allow
how I
him.
am. And don't come over here projecting no shit onto me. That's not cool. I don't do it to nobody else. Don't do it to me.
If I ask the question, why
Not
do
right now,
people let
Leola.
him up? They know something is wrong. This means I'm pointing out something is wrong, and they know it, and they allow him up there. And when he go to trolling people,
He can
y'all
come
don't say
up if he
nothing.
want
But I'm
to.
wrong for what I say when he troll.
He can come up in my space. He
That's
welcome in my
crazy,
space
bro.
whenever he want,
Like,
whenever he want to. I'm not gonna tell him he can't
no,
come here.
I
But ain't
don't
nobody
care
gonna
if you
tell
let
me,
him up.
ain't
But I'm
nobody gonna
just
sit here
saying,
and tell me that I'm
when they
allowing
let him
somebody to
up,
bully him because I'm not allowing nobody to bully Most Hated. You can't die. She done sat there and diagnosed him. Why?
I'm only
Motherfucker
saying
definitely
when
on
they
the
get
spectrum.
up
That's not
there, know what the
cool.
hell they expect.
Like,
That
don't come
motherfucker
in my
definitely on the
space doing
spectrum.
that. Don't do that shit.
he didn't say he was on the spectrum or he's not. When it, who did he tell?
He didn't tell nobody, but bro, you can obviously see
I
it's
mean,
not all the way
the
there.
Slim. I'm not a doctor, so based on how somebody, I can't. You know, I'm gonna be honest. I can't. I mean, I can have my thoughts about it, but I can't say he is. You know what I mean?
Nah, I feel you, but you could definitely see that. Like, bro, it's obvious. It's just the fact that it's the fact that we know something off, but at the exact same time, that motherfucker know what he doing.
Most
He know
Hated,
what he doing. He
Most
know
Hated just
exactly
be
what he getting
trolling.
himself into.
Most Hated, I don't think I'm not gonna say he off for nothing. Most Hated know exactly what he be doing. I ain't gonna say he off. We don't know him. Most Hated be trolling. He been
Didn't they
trolling since the
just
day
take
I
his
met him.
girlfriend?
And now all of a sudden somebody want to make somebody treat him different. Who the fuck are we to start treating him different? That ain't on you to
Just took
start
his
telling somebody,
girlfriend?
y'all got to stop letting him up. Now you want to isolate him? Who are you to isolate anybody? Well, if you know he's going to troll, don't let him up to protect him. You ain't doing nothing, but now you isolating him for what?
They don't want to enable them. They don't like y'all got to make up y'all mind which side of the fence y'all stand on. Cause that y'all, like she's saying, y'all isolate them. Y'all always say let people with spectrums up in the panel, let them feel free, let them do this. Now when they get up here and go to acting a
Yeah,
certain
you
way,
come up.
I didn't know he was on the spectrum. I really don't even care. But I say what I said about him is what I goddamn meant because he
Well, we
doesn't.
not finna say that because I Most Hated they never told me that. And again, people don't tell people stuff. I don't know if he is or not. I ain't never felt I ain't felt nothing was wrong with him. I ain't never felt nothing was wrong with him.
Me either. They say
Never.
he had a girlfriend.
I've never felt like anything was wrong with him. I treat Most Hated just like I treat everybody else, like a human being.